Hey everyone, it's Kim here. I'm making this video today to give you a little update on Gimli. I know in a past video I did tell you that, we had discovered that there were some issues, something going on with him, and we didn't know what it was. And we had, kept doing some testing and things, and we ended up doing some biopsies, and unfortunately it does end up that Gimli does have cancer, and it is a very aggressive cancer, and unfortunately it is terminal. So anyway, I just wanted to give a little update and kind of explain why I once again have not been posting videos, but we don't know how much time there is. I'm going to show you. I'm sitting outside with him this morning. I'm in a rocking chair, so if it's moving, the screen's moving a little, I apologize. But there he is. It's not too hot, and he loves just laying out here in the backyard and sniffing the breeze and just watching what goes by. So this morning I just decided I'm going to sit out here with him. Kind of been just doing a lot of spending time with him and Bippy, and it's kind of my priority right now. There's the Gims. There's the Gimli boy. But anyway, we found this out about 2 weeks ago, and at the time, basically we were told it could be, maybe a couple of months, a month or two. There was an option of chemotherapy, but, the best case scenario was that maybe that might give him another month or two, not anything really long term. And it also could make him sick. It might not bother him, or it might make him sick. And also, where we would have to go, where we went to do the biopsy, which would be the same place for the oncologist. It's about 40 minutes away, one way. And every time we've had to gone there for the consultation, for the actual surgery, for the follow-up, Gimli was just shaking the whole time in the car, shaking the whole time back, miserable. So we decided that we'd rather just let him be at home. Weather permitting, it's just been really hot, but take him on walks. I just, walk him around the yard. Luckily we have a pretty big yard, so walk him around the yard, let him sniff everything, let him lay out here. Sure he is. He loves to just lay out here. Let him lay out here. Just enjoy the time he has left, rather than, put him in a situation where he's uncomfortable for the possibility of maybe a month or two at the most. We just decided to just let whatever life he has left be as happy as we can. So that's what we've been doing. This is really hard, but I'm really trying to use the tools that I've gained. And it's worse when I'm talking about it. I'm just trying to focus on being in the moment and not in the future, not grieving before he's gone. Not always easy, but I'm doing a pretty decent job. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I apologize. I know I look terrible today, but I hadn't planned on making a video, and we were sitting out here, and it just kind of felt like the right time to do it, so it is what it is. But anyway, just send your good wishes to Gems, that he not suffer, that when the time comes it goes fast, or we, can see the signs and, can get him to the vet and not have him be in pain or suffer. Right now he's, I definitely can tell it's coming. Probably, I don't think it's a month or two. I think it's maybe weeks, if that, maybe even days. I don't know. I can just tell he doesn't quite have the energy. He still likes to, when you get out his harness to go outside, he still gets excited and wags his tail and walks around the yard for longer than I'm like, is it ready time to go in yet, buddy? And he's like, nope, we need another 20 minutes. So as long as, he's excited to go outside and he's eating and, he seems okay, then we're going to keep going. But once we see the signs that he's lost interest in the things he loves, and he stops, wanting to eat and that kind of thing, then, we'll know. We'll know. And we'll do the thing that's best for him. But, right now, we're still okay. I know this morning, we've been giving him special food because they thought it was something in his kidneys. I mean, not his kidneys, his liver. So we've been giving, and it ended up that he had cancer in his liver, but, so we've been giving him special food, and I don't think he really likes it. So, he didn't want to eat his breakfast this morning, but I made him eggs and bacon and cheese. Because, he gets to have whatever he wants right now. And he's ate that really quickly and probably would have eaten more, so he's still eating as long as it's something that he's interested in eating. Anyway, I didn't want to make this really long, but just wanted to give you an update, let you know. I promise I'm going to be back at some point. I don't know when that will be. I may post some videos here or there. But honestly, my focus right now is just hanging out with him. And today, it's nice enough to sit outside, so we're just going to do that. And, if it's cool enough to go for some walks, we'll do that. If it's just sitting in the living room and, just sitting by him, then, that's my priority. But I will be back at some point. And I'm really just trying to focus, like I said, use the tools that I have and, not waste the time that I have with him being sad as much as I can. But spend that time just being happy to have that time and enjoy that time. Like I said, it's worse when I'm talking about it. I don't sit around crying all day or anything. But when I'm talking about it, it just brings it more to the forefront. And I'm also, already working on, just accepting, when we bring our little furry family members into our homes and our hearts, we know it's going to be for a limited time. And we got to have Gimli for 10 years. And he has made our lives so much better. He's such a joy. Such a sweet, sweet boy. So I'm trying to focus on that. On how much he's brought to us. Just the blessing, the gift that having him has been. And not focus on the loss, but focus on the joy. And every single day there's been some little moment of just beauty in the world that has, just lifted my spirits for even just for a minute. Either a beautiful bird, as I was upstairs working a little bit yesterday out the window, there was a cardinal that was just bouncing around, hopping around the roof right outside the window. Today it was just a beautiful butterfly that just flew right in front of me. So I'm trying to focus on that too, and all the beauty that there is in the world. But it's hard sometimes. But anyway, I'm okay. We're all okay. We're gonna get through it. At least I know that I have the tools to get through this. And to bounce back. And to just feel feel the grief when the time comes and get through it. But anyway, one more time. He's still sleeping. He loves to sleep out here. He'll just sleep out here for hours. He just loves to be outside so much. He's definitely a hound dog. Loves to be outside, loves to sniff everything, loves to know what's going on around the world around him. The crickets are really loud today, which I think my husband always says means it's going to get really hot. But anyway, here's my sweet boy. Just going to sit out here with him for a little longer, as long as it's not hot, as long as it's cool. Just going to kind of hang out here. Pippi's sleeping inside. He was like, no, thank you, I don't want to. He is not as much of an outdoor dog as Gimli is. He likes the air conditioning and his soft beds, whereas Gimli really likes the outdoors. He doesn't care if it's muddy or wet. Pippi doesn't really like to get his delicate little paws too wet. So they're very different, but both very sweet. So, anyway, I'm going to enjoy some time just out here in nature, listening to the crickets and letting Gimli enjoy his time. And I will be back, like I said, at some point. Thanks for listening to me rambling. And, I will see you in the next video, whenever that is. But don't worry, I will be back, and I will be fine. My life will always be better for having Gimli in it. Alright, guys. I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.